Hey there, guys. Well, spring is around the corner, and we are getting ready to plant some stuff, and my wife was asking for an extra garden bed. So what I've got here is some coal lumber from Home Depot. I got these for 50 cents a piece. They're redwood. As you can see, they're a little bit warped. That's why they've got the green paint. They're kind of like seconds. They throw it in a bin. Sometimes you'll see cracks in them. Anyway, I always go check the bin every time I'm down there. I'm going to try to use this redwood, some corrugated tin. This is just scrap from some of my other projects, my pump house actually. And then some, I think this is a cedar fence post. You can see it's still got some of the screw holes. So anyway, let's get these cut up and we'll get this bed built. Okay, so we've got all of our things attached right now. So we've got our frames built, and I didn't show you these corner pieces earlier. So basically, they're just again some old scrap. This is actually a metal flashing. Some of them even have holes in it. But we're going to put these in all the corners. That's going to cover up the corners of our corrugated metal, and then it's also going to set the height of this. So these are all cut to the same height, and basically what I'm going to do is just screw these into the boards, and it's just going to kind of dress it up. Okay, we've got these sides on, and now what we're going to do to link these two is we're just going to pick this guy up and slide him into this guy. We're going to attach these, and then when we put our corrugated tin, these are going to be lined up in exactly the same spacing. And we won't exactly have to have the same spacing with the tin. So let's get these attached and then we'll put the tin on. Okay, so basically what we're doing right now is we're just attaching our scrap pieces of tin on the inside of this, and then as you can see on the outside, it's going to kind of look like that. Okay, so we're almost done with this. Basically all we're going to do now is take those extra little fence posts or pieces of old fence and put them up here just as a nice little top dressing, just to kind of give it a nice little look. Also, it'll cover up the edges of this metal. Not to mention adding a nice little seating area up here. So we'll get these lined up and tack them in, and then we should almost be done. Well, here she is. Let me tilt it up so you can kind of get a little bit better view. It's just the old scrap corrugated tin, some flashing for the corners, and the cedar fence posts, and I think these might have been redwood, some redwood fence posts. These were both old used ones. They have some cracks in them, so maybe they're not going to be the most robust, but anyway, that makes a nice little sitting area. Not a huge bed, but obviously, I mean, you could make something as much as you could buy lumber or find lumber in, 12 foot long, 8 foot long. This one I think is about 3.5 feet long, and it was just basically stuff that I had. So I think she turned out well. I'll have to make another video for when I get it planted out, but maybe it gives you an idea of something you can do around your house homestead or anything like that. So, all right, thanks for watching.